Welcome back to Life of Birch. This is Birch coming to you live from my dirty ass Rebel 1100. I literally just cleaned it 2 days ago and it is covered in pollen. Today we're going to go try a new taco place and then explore some back roads.
Perfect.
Alright, so there is this taco place that apparently has Birria tacos, and I have never tried Birria tacos before. I'm not even entirely sure what they are. I think they're just like some kind of fried tacos that have some sort of delicious looking dipping sauce juice, something like that. Anyway, every time I see them, my mouth waters, and apparently there's a place that is actually opening up in that shopping center that I was just in by Rise Up that has Birria tacos, but they have another location that's about probably 25 minutes away, and once I found that out, I couldn't wait. So we're gonna go there, try out Birria tacos for the first time, and it happens to be by some of my favorite back roads, so we're gonna go cruise some back roads after that. I gotta say, this is some much needed exploration and adventure because the past several videos that I've put out have just been kind of like informational videos on this bike, like talking about what my time with it has been like, and I don't know, just talking about the bike. It's been a little while since I've gotten out and done like a moto vlog where I just get out and have fun and kind of get back to the heart of what riding a motorcycle is all about. So I'm super stoked to be able to do that. I've been a little stressed out lately and I don't know, just kind of, I don't want to say down in the dumps, but just feeling a little weird. So it's gonna be good to just get out and be able to have some fun on the bike. And it's also cool because I decided to stop at Rise Up, of course, to get some coffee before I head out, so I have some more energy. And it's just always cool to see how much like motorcycles just bring conversation and like help you meet people, because I'm literally just sitting there drinking coffee by myself and there's these two ladies in their 60s and they look over and they're like, "Is that a camera on your helmet?" And I'm like, "Yeah," and I tell them about my channel and everything like that, and I'm talking to them, and the one lady does skincare and she's like, "Oh my gosh, I should start a YouTube channel for my skincare." And I'm like, "Yeah dude, just do it." Like, everybody says that they're gonna do it and then they don't, and they wonder like, "Oh, what if I had done that?" Worst case scenario, you try and fail, but if you don't try, you'll never know. For a while my channel was barely getting any views, barely getting any subscribers, and then in the past year I've jumped up to over 10,000, and like the day that I hit 10,000, I look back and exactly a year ago I had just passed 300 subscribers. So there's so many people that are like, "Oh man, I've been doing this for 7 months and I only have 300 subscribers," but it's like, dude, just keep trying, just keep pushing and see what works and what doesn't, and when you find what works, just keep doing that. But anyway, so it's cool because these 60-year-old women that probably would not talk to me otherwise just struck up a conversation and ended up telling me how inspiring I am and how proud they are of me. It's just so funny. Like they say, you meet the nicest people on a Honda. Ooh, this is cool. Should I take a picture here? I took a picture of my bike here when I first got it, but that's when it had the big ugly exhaust. Today is all about adventure and exploring, so why not stop and get a quick pic of my dirty ass bike? Let me not get hit by a car. This is what having a bike is all about, dude. I passed this so many times and I've only stopped once to get a picture, and I wasn't really happy with the picture. The lighting was bad. I had the ugly stock exhaust. Oh, you know what? This place is called the Ugly Pig. That's what I think of the stock exhaust. How fitting. Maybe I should have used that picture. But anyway, this is what having a bike is all about to me. Just going out and exploring, finding new stuff, trying new things, looking at the puppies with their heads out the window, riding up next to it and scratching their head. Just kidding, but that would be funny. If anybody ever asks, like, "Man, what does it feel like to ride a motorcycle?" I'd probably say it feels like how that dog feels right now. Not a care in the world, just living the dream, drool flying in the breeze. Goodbye, little puppy. Okay, slow down. Oh, this bike's just so much fun, dude. This is definitely not the fastest way to get here, but it's the most fun way. I could have just hopped straight on the highway, but I took those back roads instead to have a little bit of fun, and now we're gonna pass through downtown just because I like going through downtown. I could have gone on the highway and been there in like 20 minutes, but instead I'm taking a way that's more fun and takes like a half hour. But again, that is what riding a motorcycle is all about, taking the fun way. Just gave him the biker nod and I got nothing back. Got away from him. Nice. It's kind of funny because sometimes I'll like ride my bike for a few days in a row and then I'll go to drive my car and a motorcycle will be coming towards me and I'll literally like go to wave to them in my car and I have to be like, "No, idiot, you're in a car. Stop doing that." Does anybody else do that? Please tell me I'm not alone. Bro, that little kid could ride that dog. Holy crap. What a woofer. Ooh, an R8. parallel parking the R8 on the street. He's afraid to get too close to the curb with his wheels, and now he's several feet away. Ooh, let me get that. Look at this man on the one wheel, walking the dog into Frucha. Man, I know I'm not the only one that every time I come to a stop just wants to like sit here doing a burnout at a red light. I haven't even done a burnout on this thing yet, but it just makes me want to just, which is exactly what it sounds like when you do a burnout, of course. Oh, Maserati. Nice. Ooh, that Cadillac is sick too. It's not even like a nice day out and people have all their nice cars out. This road is the sketchiest road in all of Annapolis. Look at all these people just like turning everywhere, turning on the road, off the road. It's the good part about having a bike is you can just kind of like weave a little bit better, but the sketchy part is that like you're just exposed to all of the idiots trying to turn on and off the road. There's the taco truck that I used to always go to. Still super good, but not my favorite anymore. I like Taqueria El Primo on Forest Drive. That one is a very close second though. Forget if I mentioned, but the one that we're going to today is called Senor's Chili off of Mayo Road in Edgewater. I used to live off of Mayo Road in Edgewater, so maybe we'll take a trip down memory lane while we're there. Like, I didn't live on memory lane. It was like London Town Road or something like that, but you know, it's just a saying. Bro, this woman is so close to that steering wheel. You are going to just explode if that airbag ever goes off. That Mustang sounds immense. Oh, the Subaru dealer still has that white Type R. Dude, I want a Civic Type R so bad. I can't afford it, but I want it. If only I thought that my videos would do well with a Civic Type R, then I could like justify it, you know? Like also know that the videos that I make would help pay for it. But I need to find a way to start like tying in cars to my channel also. Because I love motorcycles, but I also love cars. Just anything with wheels that goes vroom vroom, I like. So I gotta find a way to start tying that in. Give me an excuse to get rich and start buying Lambos, please. Ooh, dude, and we got a BMW i8 up here. It's a sign. I gotta get a supercar for the channel. It's like an old blonde lady driving it. I actually was gonna rent one of those on my birthday and take a trip on it and put it on the channel as like a way to start tying cars into the channel, but it ended up, by the time that I decided I was actually gonna do it, the car was already rented. But like the dude only lives like a half hour from me and it was only $150 a day to drive a BMW i8. Let me get that. That wouldn't be my ideal like supercar. I have like ones that I'd much rather have than that, but you can't easily rent them around here. That one you can, apparently. They have a drive-through weed dispensary. It's equal parts awesome and equal parts terrifying that there are people literally spending their lives in prison because of weed, and now you can go through a drive-through and get it. I don't even smoke or like partake in anything like that, but that is just crazy to me. Is that little girl waving to me? I waved back and I saw her mom nod like, yeah, he waved. Oh god, motorcycles are so cool. Look at her looking. Alright, so this is probably a good time to mention I actually have no idea where I'm going. I know it's on this road somewhere, and I want to say the address is 105 Mayo Road, but I don't actually know where that is necessarily, so let's keep our eyes peeled. Ooh, we're at 69 Mayo Road. Giggity. Ooh, there it is. Okay, Senor's Chili. Boop boop. Alright, we're here. Yo, let's go. Does not get any better. Got a margarita. It is a Pastor margarita. Normally I get a Pastor taco. This is the same, so it has pineapple juice and cilantro. Got the fresh chips, nice and hot. And got the bike watching. She jealous. Yo, hold up. This is not a drill. Dude, legitimately one of the best margaritas I've ever had in my life. These look so freaking good. I don't even know how to eat them. Like, it has that dipping sauce. I don't know if I'm supposed to dip it in there or pour it on because they have the spoon, but let's see what it's all about. Dude, this stuff right here, insane. It's just dripping. So good, dude. I need some alone time. I'll check back.
A few moments later.
Holy crap, that was so good. I could not even finish it because it's a little heavy, which is to be expected. It's literally like fried tacos full of cheese and you dip it in like grease. But good lord, I'm so glad I tried that. That was banging. The food, the margarita, everything. right, let's get out of here. Go hit some back roads. I could not put more food in my belly if I wanted to. And believe me, I want to, because there's a Rita's Italian Ice right there. Like I said, trip down memory lane. I used to live on the turn back there, actually, with a bunch of my friends. And then if you make this left here, that's where my grandmother used to live. We're gonna take this right and head out towards some nice little back roads. Used to ride my BMX bike down here, trying to find little spots like in there, trying to find little manual pads I could ride. Oh, the good old days. What's that saying? Something like the good old days are now, or you don't realize it's the good old days until they're past. Like, I'm talking about the good old days right now, but I'm sure like 2 years from now I'm gonna be looking back at right now and be like, oh man, the good old days. Back when I only had 10,000 subscribers and I used to just ride to get tacos. I mean, I'm always gonna ride to get tacos, but you know what I mean. All right, make a quick left, and this is some of the best back roads in the area. That's why I love this area, because downtown Annapolis is only like 10 minutes away. The tacos that we were just at were only like 5 minutes away. Now we got back roads. Let's get it. We'll slow down more than usual because there's a car in front of us. We don't want them to ruin our fun. And then caught up to them. These are the best roads to ride, but also the worst because I know them really well. My grandparents used to live right at the end of this road, so I've driven this road so many times that I know it like the back of my hand. So that's when you start feeling too confident and riding too hard, so you got to remind yourself to chill, especially when you're wearing a t-shirt riding a brand new bike. This is literally where I feel like this bike is just so at home. Like, don't get me wrong, it can do it all. It's great on the highway, it's great around town, but it is so fun on the back roads. I thought the Rebel 500 was like nice and nimble and flickable, but this thing just puts the 500 to shame. Okay, this tunnel, the best for exhaust. Ready? Okay, maybe it's a good thing that this car pulled out. I am doing like 70 something on back roads. In the fall, this is where I go to the pumpkin patch. I say I go to, I don't currently go to, but when I was a kid, we would go here. They have the pumpkin patch and like a little corn maze and stuff like that. And then over in this area, that's where we got like lots of the houses that have like more land, got some farms and stuff like that. Got a garage way bigger than my condo, so that's tight. I think up here is where there's like a pond up on the right, if I'm remembering things correctly. Last time I was here, somebody was chasing a dog in the middle of the street. And then down there, got some horses. That's the pond I was talking about. It's just crazy to me. Like, I'm sure to some of you people, you won't think that this is like country living, but it's crazy that there's like this kind of country living literally just like 10 or 15 miles from downtown Annapolis. Like, that's country, right? Got horses, got barns, what I can only assume is a chicken coop, and then 10 minutes away you got hustling and bustling downtown Annapolis. It's always a good sign when you see a sign like that. Twisty boys ahead. Some of the tighter turns through here. Coming up on cars. I just want to have fun. Ooh, gotta be careful these driveways. Don't pull out. Thank you. It's one of the reasons why like back roads can be so much fun, but they can also be really sketchy, because I forget what the stat is, but like the majority, I forget what percent, but the majority of motorcycle accidents happen at intersections. And if you're on a back road, every single one of these driveways is essentially an intersection. If they're not paying attention and they can't hear you and the speed limit's 35 and you fly around that corner at 70, they have no time to react and they're just gonna pull out. It's sketchy. It's up to you to stay safe, I say, as I'm blasting around these turns. And here is Travis Pastrana Shaunna's house right here. Shameless plug, go check out the video I made of him jumping over the water downtown. If you like motovlogs like this, you'll love that one. He drifted through downtown, jumped over the water, and I was down there on my bike to watch the whole thing. Alright, so if we went left, that's where we originally came in to go down the back roads, so we'll keep going this way and find some others. Why? That sign literally just said why. I don't know, you tell me. Dang, look at these cows, dude. Ooh. Alright, we have to pull out on here. Maybe we'll do a quick 0 to 60 run, since I did that video where it wasn't actually 0 to 60, but I did it, and you guys talk crap, so let's do an actual 0 to 60. Ready, set. Was not good, but I do know that down here is some great back roads. Crazy story, actually. I rode these back roads with some friends maybe a couple weeks ago. My buddy Eric was in town. We were riding with a friend that he brought, and obviously he's not as familiar with these roads as we are. It was Eric and our friend in front, and then Eric's friend behind them, and then me behind him, and we took a turn, and it was just too fast, and I think he got a little spooked and ended up running off the road. It's the first and only time that I have seen somebody crash while we were riding, and I wasn't even recording. Not that that was like my first thought. Like, I was obviously more concerned about his well-being and everything, but like, it would be nice to be able to go back and look at it to kind of like learn from it and obviously get some content out of it. I don't know, it was pretty scary. Fortunately, he was only doing like probably 20 or 25, and he ended up going off the side into like some loose leaves and dirt, so he ended up being fine, and his bike had a couple scratches. That's it. It could have been a lot worse, but it's just like a good reminder to just ride your own ride. Like, that's why I like riding by myself most of the time, because if I ride with people who are more skilled than I am or want to ride faster than I do, I kind of get like peer pressured into wanting to go faster, partially just so I don't get left behind. Yeah, so he actually went off right there, right into that soft shoulder, but part of it's like I don't want to get left behind, and the other part of it's like, you know what, I'll show you I can go faster than you, and I don't like having that feeling. So that's why most of the time you guys see me just ride by myself. I don't want to feel like I have to keep up with anybody. I don't want to feel like I'm waiting on anybody. I just like to kind of cruise at my own pace, do my own thing. It's nice to get out with friends every now and then, but I feel like I'm more on edge when I'm riding with other people. Got a bug in my helmet. Get out, get out. Okay, he should be out. Yo, this bus is mobbing through here. It's not even a bus, it was a plumber truck. See, that's why I also don't like going fast on roads like this. There's no lane dividers or anything like that, so people just come flying around, and like, you can be as good of a rider as you want to be, but if you come around a turn and there's people in front of you that are coming at you in your lane, ooh, let's stop here. This is cool. Yo, this bug is still in my helmet. Okay, a little sketchy to leave my bike just on the side of the road like this, but hopefully nobody hits it. Open that up to let the bug out. This is super cool. I've ridden past this a bunch, but I've never stopped to like check it out. Wow. How neat. I love me some nature. Plus it just looks cool, like my motorcycle over there. Nature, some twisties. You guys ever read Winnie the Pooh? Pooh Sticks Bridge? Anyone? It's when you and a friend or two or three, however many, you all go in the woods and you pick a stick. You come on this side of the bridge, the way that the water's flowing. You all throw a stick in at the same time, and you see whose stick makes it to the other side first. Yeah. This is a winner. Yeet. Why was that so funny to me? Flump. Okay, look both ways. Come over here. Alright, while we wait, here's a joke. What did the beaver say when he saw running water? Damn. That's a good one. Alright, a car's coming. They're gonna think I'm crazy. This stick is never coming to the other side. They're like, what the heck is going on here? Oh, there it is. Only took 5 hours. But I won, because I'm not competing against anybody. And you know what? You're never competing against anybody except for yourself, alright? Don't compare yourself to others. Don't judge yourself based off of others' actions or others' achievements. All you're competing against is yourself. See, those ladies were right at Rise Up. I am inspirational. Alright, Lego. Visor down. Fresh produce? What kind of fresh produce? I am genuinely intrigued about that fresh produce enough that I'm going to turn around and see what they got, because I got my backpack on me and I have cash, which I normally don't. Let's see what kind of fresh produce they got. It says eggs. I don't just want eggs, though. Just eggs? They're definitely home. They're gonna be like, what in the heck? Let's see if they have produce other than eggs, huh? Is it just eggs? Nothing. So much for fresh produce. I couldn't have taken eggs with me anyway, but I was hoping they'd have like some fresh tomatoes or corn or something. Oh wait, there's the chickens right there. Wow, keep up the good work, guys. Okay, we already went down those back roads, so let's hop on the highway and head back to Annapolis to get there faster.
20 minutes later.
Now that I've done a little bit of riding after tacos, do I want to round out my adventure day with a little bit of ice cream? I guess we'll see how I'm feeling once I get like right in the heart of downtown. If there's a parking spot right out front of an ice cream place, I'll take it as a sign. Alright, what are the ice cream? Ooh, Annapolis Ice Cream Company. Right out front, for real? Okay, we're gonna take that as a sign. Parking right out front of Annapolis Ice Cream Company. It's just meant to happen. Alright, I think it's about time that I cut this one short so that I can enjoy ice cream in peace. But thanks so much for coming along on this nice little adventure today. Watch me eat some tacos, going on some back roads. I'm gonna grab some ice cream and send you off with some footage of me eating. Make sure to check out the videos that YouTube is about to suggest in the end screen. Thanks for watching. Love you. Catch you on the next one. Peace. Oh, man. Dream team. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.